would like to thank each one of you personally for being here attending this event. I would take this opportunity to introduce my colleague, Ms. Prachi Patnakar, who is a graduate in psychology and postgraduate in law. She is also the AIIM Indian Treasurer and Operational Head. Thank you.
What kind of feedback are you getting?
Digitization industry. Let me start what actually we do. We are in the process of providing education, research and training for digitization and related activities.
Basically, we can't get anything. You can't have a press conference. You can't get.
I'm really sorry for that. I think okay. I think practice makes the man perfect. So this is the second time. Okay, I would like all of you guys to know what actually is digitization. Digitization means you have lots and lots of paper which is there in the government. We scan those papers, we tag those papers, and we extract the information which is written on that piece of paper into some meaningful information. This involves process, this involves project management and whole set of activities. AIIM India is going to provide training on all those things, internationally accredited certificates. We are going to have research in the trends. So this is briefly about it. Now, could you please repeat your question so that I answer it?
Who are going to be your clients immediately? How do you
People who are into whom we call it as information professionals. For example, organizations having a lot of legacy data, they would like to draw some analysis, some meaningful analysis out of that data. They need some person or some organizations who would do BI work for them. BI means business intelligence work for them, and present that data into some meaningful information. So we are going to train people on that. So those people will be employed in the industry, or there will be separate consultants who will provide all this information to the industry required or to the government required. As you know, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, has a lot of ambitious plans. So all those plans, the data, the meaningful information is the basis of all those plans. This comes from digitization and the practices and the processes of that. Okay.
Yes, any other questions, please?
Do you think the paperwork is going to get reduced?
Paperwork, the paperwork depends on really the workflow that the organization adopts. The retrievability, the time it takes for you to get some record out of the government record room, that is certainly going to get reduced.
And your process is something like that, iCloud or something like that?
Yes, this is
where
one
you
of
can,
that.
You know, put all the data in some place, you know.
One of that. One of that. This is just one of from many of the offerings of AIIM India.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Lot of sensitive information.
Depends what kind of sensitive information is requested.
Sensitive, which could be of use to governments, ministries. It's a time of sensitivity now, you know. After
Yes.
there's a change of government like never before in India.
Yeah. We have some information in our commercial venture we do, which is NetSpider India, and we have some information which we would be happy to share with you.
So it's in the villages also, or just, I mean, I couldn't understand how.
Okay, we provide education to information professionals. Information professional is the person who understands and interprets the data and converts it into information. Mostly the IT professionals, people who have got some background into imaging, which is your scanning of the papers, some background of the database, some background of the document management system, ECM and business process management. Essentially, these are all possible in the big organizations or people who are having the IT background. So our education would be mostly online in the webinars. So we will not go to villages, but yes, if there are such people in villages, they can connect to us on the webinars and we will share our experiences. Not only that, we would also share the case studies. Let's say an organization, let's take for example PCDA Allahabad, who have got tons and tons of pension documents. When you go and search for your document, it takes almost like 3 months to get a pension payment order retrieved from around 70 record rooms that they have. So we would the expert people would present the case study, how they handled this retrieval in 5 seconds on 10 seconds, which took 3 months. So from the case study, even the people from the villages or people anywhere can understand how this was handled and how they have to handle this challenge if they face.
Okay, thank you.
It lies abroad and it has been brought to India. Oh, why so? Why not to start from India itself?
This organization started in 1943, around 70 years back. At that point of time, India actually didn't have the concept of digitization. If we go back, digitization started with, let's say around, I remember 1999, 2000 was the first year when first government project in India and the acceptability of digitization came to India. So these processes were more evolved in US and the Western countries because they are advanced than us. That's how the things are coming from US to India.
Organization in India, and what are the prospects in terms of growth?
Let me answer your second question. We have confidence that we will have double-digit growth in the digitization industry. As such, we don't have these statistics right now because this is the first press release. The chapter is just launched. We are yet to get the information from our research wing for the statistics that you are requesting me. Maybe sometime later we would get back to you on the size of the digitization industry in India. Yeah.
But I look forward to
Hello?
a little few more details because I see a story here.
Sure, sure.
My column I see a story. So
That's
Can I ask?
Yeah, Mr. Mohan, please.
Yeah, there are a lot of tools in market which provide digitization. So my question is how different you are, and are you going to use any tool which you have, or are you going to use third-party tools?
Okay, we are not a digitization company. We teach people, we certify them, we make standards for it. The organizations will be doing it. AIM India will not be doing anything. We would just be setting up these standards, we will be training people, and we'll be providing them all the information. We are just like a library of information.
Can you tell me what is the scope for this kind of thing for legal and medical, professionals? Is it good?
Your expertise in these areas.
This whatever you are launching today, is it going to help the legal and the medical fraternity?
Especially with the digitization bit of it.
Yes, yes.
Sure, I'm sure Samir can take you forward with that.
Let's go back to, let's say, 30 years or so. When I have some case in the court, I go to the court and it takes a lot of time for my lawyer to even trace my papers because the date was 1 year back. Digitization to lawyers is very important. They can search the case records by the name of the judge, by the judgment, by any content which is available in the judgment or in the affidavit or in the any kind of legal correspondence. This makes the search and retrieval faster. Digitization is one bit. You have document management system, you have workflow also. AIM India would provide the training and education to the people who are interested, to the people or organizations who are interested to serve legal and medical community. Okay. Did I answer it to your expectation? As you know, we are not a commercial organization. We don't run the organization for profit. We are going to have subscribers who are the information professionals who would like to upgrade their knowledge. Industry would contact us for getting the information of research as gentlemen there wanted to get certain figures from us. So we would be having a research wing creating those statistics and anybody can purchase those statistics. So as such we are not going out in open to attract a vertical or to penetrate into a vertical. What we are doing is we are setting up the standards, we are setting up the processes, we are training people on the technology which is available abroad so that this can be applied by individuals and organizations to service those verticals. Yeah.
Another question. Where is the value in your chain of, let's say, between digitalization, data mining, data exploitation? Where is the core value in terms of activity and future prospects? Is it data mining? Is it data exploitation and analysis? Or will people resell the data that big companies such as Google do, and the data is very valuable. So what is the segmentation of your market?
This becomes relevant if we are in a process of extracting some data or doing some process. But as such, AIIM India is not going to do any process. We are going to do the knowledge transfer, the certifications and training. So the individual service providers who would be there, I think that this question is more relevant to them because they will be able to tell you where the value lies. Our value is if the people are trained properly, they have the project management, project handling skills, they have the latest technology available. This is our value. This is what we bring to the table. Yeah.